This video is brought to you by the subscribe button and the notification bell. I mean, sort of, they're not exactly Hey guys, salut, welcome back to the chocolate series in which I am tracking down, step by step, the perfect bar of chocolate. This time I'm going one step ahead since I'm gonna make roasted nibs from whole beans. So I'm currently heading to the 2nd district in Paris to a place called Raw, which is in fact the supplier of the roasted nibs we used in the previous episode. Salut. Salut. Salut Frédéric, ça va?
Ça va.
Je viens de voir pour parler de fèves.
Eh ben parlons fèves. Je m'appelle Frédéric Mar et j'ai monté il y a une dizaine d'années maintenant une fabrique de chocolat avec une particularité qui est d'être accru. C'est-à-dire qu'on ne torréfie pas les fèves de cacao. Nous on est sur un niveau de qualité où on peut manger la fève directement comme ça. Ouais.
Elle est noire la fève.
Elle est noire, elle peut même être violette
un peu
en fait.
Violet,
voilà,
un peu
ça.
violette,
elle est violette en fait.
Un peu rouge,
et
violet,
ce côté
noir.
violet en fait
C'est bon.
disparaît à la torréfaction. Ouais, c'est très très beau. L'amertume qu'on attribue au chocolat en général, elle vient aussi en grande partie de la torréfaction. Quand tu grilles un aliment,
ah oui, bien sûr.
tu crées de l'amertume.
Et puis tu lui ajoutes des goûts en plus.
C'est ça.
Mais alors c'est marrant parce que là j'ai un goût de fleur un peu.
Ouais, c'est assez
un peu
floral.
Un goût d'olive aussi. Un peu.
Ouais, c'est vrai.
C'est à milieu du chocolat.
C'est ça.
Mais c'est bon.
Ouais.
C'est un goût nouveau pour moi.
Bah tant mieux, c'est bien. Là t'as 2 kilos de fèves, de pure fèves Criollo d'Amazonie péruvienne, en qualité crue. Si tu torréfies, les torréfies pas trop. Ouais. Mais la torréfaction va quand même t'ajouter des saveurs supplémentaires, mais ça serait dommage de les griller et de perdre des saveurs florales.
Super gaffe. Merci beaucoup.
Merci Alex. Tu viens me faire goûter, hein?
Je viens. Oui, ça va. Mais je viens.
Tu viens me faire goûter.
Ouais. Ah bah avec plaisir. Je ferai goûter. Ça marche. Ok. Got the beans, let's roast them. Looks like I'm smuggling stuff. Right, so the roasting process is not rocket science, but you have to be thorough. We are starting at 180 degrees Celsius, which is 360 degrees Fahrenheit, and we are just going down 10 degrees every 5 minutes. So that would be 180, 170, 160, 150, and then we hold on to 150 for as long as we need to reach out to a specific surface temperature that I will just inform you about as soon as I have it myself. It smells a bit fresh. Oops, I lost one. It smells chocolatey, yes, but it also smells fresh, a bit tangy. It's not very powerful, it's just subtle and delicate at the moment. Oops, lost another one. Ooh. 170 degrees Celsius. I didn't get the timing right. Last temperature drop, I'm going to 150 degrees and basically I'm gonna stay there until I get a surface temperature of 125 degrees Celsius. That's 266 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm at the moment at 118 degrees Celsius. I reckon it probably needs 5 to 10 minutes. Now, why is it important to follow this descending curve as not as to start high and to end up lower? Well, first of all, starting high just helps with the pop, with separating layers from one another. And then the lower heat over time, slowly but surely, just to get more control over the cooking process. 126, 127, that's good. Yeah, the smell is definitely warmer and not just because the oven tray is piping hot. No, I've got some warmer aromas of toasted, caramelized coffee, cocoa ash, chocolate. Makes sense, huh? It's been about 30 minutes, the beans have cooled down completely. I guess you would think that you could basically rub your thumb or whatever and just remove the skin, but the problem is a bit more complicated. Let me show you. You see, when you try to remove the skin, in fact, the nibs inside, they crumble into all those tiny little pieces. And believe it or not, I actually got a method that was kindly given to me, shared with me, by my friend Sune from Denmark, who's doing amazing chocolate on its own. I'll post a link to his stuff in the description down below. He basically told me to store all these roasted beans inside a big Ziploc bag and then to use a rolling pin onto that bag and crush those beans a few times until all these nibs are separated from the husk. I like this word so much, the husk. Now, as satisfying and as soothing for the stress and for the soul, it's not helping, because as I need to separate the husk, this, from the nib, this, I need to separate basically a tiny bit from another tiny bit, and they are all nicely. I've been doing heavy research online, 3 pictures basically, just to understand more what's ahead of us. What's ahead of us is the winnowing process. It's basically the action of separating husk from grains, or lighter, fluffier particles from heavier, denser, sometimes smaller particles, using a combination of both gravity and air displacement, as known as wind or just movement, maybe. That could theoretically work. In fact, I'm gonna try it right now. I don't feel very much like I'm living in the 21st century, but let's try this. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Have a look. So I've got some nibs in this first tray. I also got a bit of husk right there. And then I've got husk in this catching tray right there. I think blowing air through it could work on another channel, but not on this channel. I need to come up with something more consistent, more thorough, more reliable, and also that would involve maybe a bit more power. There's a gentle flow of air coming from this end. This method definitely works, but I've got 2 concerns about this. The first one is that it seems to be quite time consuming, but it's nothing compared to the second one. Look at this mess everywhere. There could be a solution to do this outside, then you would need a garden, and I don't have. Oh, ouais. Nice. So I've been conducting my research a bit further by just watching YouTube videos. It should be doable to just build a machine with a bit of tubing and just the right amount of airflow and you know, curves and straight lines. It's a bit rough at the moment, yes, I admit. Well, I guess, guys, it sounds like a plan. I'm gonna try building my own winnowing contraption slash super effective machine. I like the second part of that sentence. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna go back doing some research and we catch up in the next one. Take care, bye bye. Salut.